Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm Martin Wenzel. A little bit different intro today because I did add in a few new maps to the overall map on Euro Truck Simulator. Now, Euro Truck Simulator, the vanilla map, only covers actually a small area. Basically, this kind of where I'm pulling the mouse in here. Poland, a little bit of southern Sweden, a little bit of Norway, England. Now this is a little bit off, but Ireland is not included. Iceland is not included. That's all ProMods. Most of Sweden, Finland, all the way up here. This is all ProMods. And then the big one, the big daddy that I've got out here. We still got ProMods down here in Spain. Obviously, Italy is part of the pack. And then here we got Romania. I think that's part of ProMods, but then also it's Romania Extended, which adds a whole bunch more cities. And then we also have the Russia map, which adds in a lot of Russia over here. And then we have the southern region, which adds in the part of Russia just beyond the Black Sea and just north of Georgia. And you can see how the map doesn't even go out there all the way. And then further out, I have the Grand Steppe map, which gets us all the way out to Kazakhstan here with Uralsk and Atarau. So that's going to be fun to drive. We are actually over here in Grachi Klayuch, just on the other side of Black Sea, after taking a ferry all the way from Villa San Giovanni up through here and through the straits near Istanbul, the Gondola Straits, I believe that is. And into the Black Sea and over here into the southern region. So we're going to get going on a job from Gorechi Klayuch, and I believe we're going to be going to Timanshevsk today. So let's go get the trailer. Came into this part of the map last night. It was pretty pitch dark, so couldn't really see it, so it's going to be fun to see the Russian area here. Alright, I need to move over and do this little U-turn area. See that little U-turn thing on the GPS. In the description, I will have everything laid out in load order. I'll even get all the individual files for the map and show you how to load those in so that it actually works, because some of these are not supported. If you go to promods.com or .net, there is a little load order thing to show you how to use Rust maps and some other mods like the Paris Rebuild, Southern Region, how to use those all together with ProMods. And then there are some that are just not supported or not included in that. And I think... well, actually, I think the Grand Steppe is also included. So I think everything I've got running right now is included in stuff that's supported by ProMods. Alright, let's pick up our... there's a Fiagi trailer. Yeah, so everything supported by ProMods I have loaded in, basically. I don't have the Scandinavian or the Addon expansion yet. I didn't add those in. Those don't add a ton, but I guess the Scandinavian one adds in a nice, really cool road, so I might be adding that in eventually. Okay, so this trailer doesn't have the cables for some reason. Oh well. don't know what's going on over there with the texture. Some weird stuff. Is it raining? Getting some raindrops. All right, it's raining. Okay. I just got the sunny weather going, and now it's gonna start raining again. Can't look nice, can it? Always gotta be raining. Hopefully it clears up. But I did, when I was putting in all these maps, I did also do some extra maps. I think I was watching a Wombat. I believe that's his name. I'll put a link to his channel down in the description because he got me hooked on adding all these maps. I had tried this before, but I just never really been able to get them all downloaded and really put the effort in to get it going. And then I saw him do, he's got almost every map going that you can possibly put on at the same time. He's got China, he's got Brazil, he's got the EAA map, which is Brazil, I believe, or South America. I love this. There's always car accidents between the AI with this traffic mod. That guy's right through the guardrail. But don't be honking at me. And unfortunately, with some of these maps that aren't supported by ProMods, the reason they're not supported is because they don't share the same scale. And so Euro Truck Simulator is at a 1/20th scale to real life, along with ProMods, obviously. Let's go over here and get some gas. But some of the other ones just aren't to the same scale. Oh, look at this nice new Russian gas station here. 0.55 euro. Wow. So I added in Turkey, and I added in there's like this one called Open Russian Spaces. Russian Open Spaces. And the problem is that Russian Open Spaces is kind of a standalone. It's, I think, at 1/13th scale. So it's bigger. And it's really meant for people that just want to play at Russia. They don't want to play it in combination really with the rest of Europe. You can combine it, but of course the scale won't be the same. You can make a land connection, get some ferry connections, but it'll be all not in the right areas and everything, and it's at a whole different scale. And the same with Turkey. Turkey, you can get connected to Romania. Oh my God. Every time. Yeah, run into me again. That was my fault. I should not have pulled out at all. Because these guys, they will not stop. They will not stop. And there's 2% damage again. That I did not want. I just got my truck repaired too and everything, so the bad driving continues on my part. These guys don't make it any easier though. So I added in Turkey, I added in the Russian Open Spaces, but those both are not at the same scale as the rest of ETS too, so I ended up pulling them out just because I don't really want to kind of switch between the two. But maybe at some point I'll do a video highlighting one of those maps and just doing it as a standalone. Because once you're out there, obviously it doesn't matter. But it's kind of like that transition, you know. I think there's some cities in between Moscow and another city on the Russia map. In the open spaces, they're, you know, way bigger, obviously in a different scale, and they're completely more out in eastern Russia. And so I'm hoping somebody eventually, and we'll see. I mean, we've been talking about what ProMods might do eventually, how much further they'll start going. I hope they do get into Turkey and Greece and stuff, add that, because I'd love to just continue to have an expansive map. And it is really fun getting over here into Russia with a whole lot of different stuff. And this is, again, all of this is modded work. All of this. Every sign, every road, all original. None of this is, base vanilla game. I mean, we're way beyond the vanilla game at this point. And it's so cool. I did some free cam and looked at the steps, and it looked beautiful out there. Just amazing. The buildings, those old Eastern Russian houses and stuff. It's just amazing. So we'll see how it goes as we go forward. I'm gonna try to do some jobs here over in Russia. Try to maybe go over into the Grand Step. That's why I just took a short job here because this one will keep us in the southern region. There was another job that would have taken us all the way out to I believe, Belarus. Look at that area. That's cool. Can't really tell what that is, like a quarry or something. Is that a mall? It might be a mall or an airport or something. There's a parking lot. Speed limits keep going up and down, 60, 70, 70, 60, 90, 70, 60, so it's getting a little hard to just set the cruise and go. Definitely a lot of stuff going on in this first part. All the signs are in complete Russian. I keep getting stuck in the wrong lane. I really hate these one lane, where it just goes off as the exit lane. At least in America, you usually get the exit only sign. Krasnodar. Hey, we're nearing 10,000 kilometers on this truck. Looks like some more construction work or something going on over here. Actually, that's a truck repair area right there. Timashevsk. Make sure we don't speed. Lots of cops out there you can see on the road. That was that one speed trap. We had to go from 90 or 70 or whatever we were going down to 40 at that crosswalk, and that cop was sitting right there to tag us. Rain is coming down hard. Seems to be, as I said last episode, in Scandinavia, it seems to just be the way of life here. Every time, it doesn't seem like I can get a nice sunny episode here. You can keep going. Okay, fine. You're gonna let me go. Thank you. Hey! 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 I know you got the truck of the year, but can you, if you're gonna stop and let me go, let me go. Don't drive into me. Alright. Sometimes the AI act like idiots. He clearly let me go, and then he decided, no, I'm not gonna let you go now. Now let's see how bad I can do on this backup job. don't think I'm ever gonna get it right. I'm just backing things in one shot. Try to do my best. Alright, silica delivered from Garachi Klyuch to Timashevsk. And almost to level 21. We are a master. Alright, we're gonna go get a trailer of gas to take to Rostov-on-Don. Donu. Actually it's gonna be pretty far out of town, it looks like. Half an hour drive. And am I gonna be able to get out of here? There we go. Oh shoot. Ah shoot. Yeah, but it's like if you don't go, they'll just come flying. Wow. You can see all the clutter I've got now in my truck. I bought a little clutter. Replace that laptop with a bag of potato chips. Got some extra stuff over there. I say it every time I play Euro Truck Simulator, the level of detail with the modding community over here, it makes the guys over at American Truck Simulator pale in comparison. I mean, this looks as good, and it looks as good as the game itself, as the vanilla game, as if you had the actual group of guys. I mean, sometimes the ProMods and this Rush map, this Russia map already, it's not just bare nothingness. Like Coast to Coast, so much of Coast to Coast in American Truck Simulator. It's well populated with actual roundabouts, everything's there. You got curbs, little pylons, everything. Power lines. It's just a joy. It's just a joy to see it. And I did that. I did the free camera. I went out to just check out areas of the map to see if it was just empty, just textureless nothing, and just roads. And no, it's solid. Everything's there. And so if you guys are looking for more maps to drive on in Euro Truck Simulator, pick these up. Alright, here we are at this petrol place. Totally Russian stuff as well. Alright, we're going to be hauling gas. The other tanker is full of diesel. Not sure the difference entirely. Well, heck, there is a difference. Oh, just made that. So we got our trailer here. Really cool looking trailer. Have this lined up pretty good. No, not very good at all. Oh, okay. I thought I had advanced trailer cup. Maybe I don't have advanced trailer cup things because that thing kind of jumped over. Let's put on the beacon just to be safe. Blinkers. Blinkers look good. Brake lights are good. Alright, let's get going. We are headed to Rostov-on-Don. About 6 hours. We should be able to get there. We'll see. Going on here. There we go. Messing up my shifting. Alright, wow. I just looked at the map. This is a really messed up interchange. You can see how it's got the clover leaves for all the other 3 directions, but not for this one. For us to go north, we actually have to go south and do a U-turn. We have to kind of backtrack because you can't get to the southbound lane. There's no clover leaf going that way. Right there, you can see the triangle. Right where the 90 kilometers is. There should be a clover there. I'm gonna have to check that in real life. As I'm doing the video, I'll probably see that and see if that's accurate to real life. And if it is, ouch, not too cool. All right, the sun is coming out. Finally, we get to see Russia in all of its sunny glory. So we're gonna have to U-turn right here. We're gonna have to come off, get on this bridge, and then go on the little cloverleaf back onto the highway. It's kind of a silly situation. Yeah, a really tight exit right there. Oh, what horrible design. Horrible design. Yeesh. Oh my god. Problem is, they are not going to stop. Jeez, stop! They're terrible. They're just terrible. They'll just drive right into you. You gotta kind of go, and if you don't go, then you'll never be able to go, but then they run into you. Alright, let's go through. Yeah, see, he'll merge right in. He doesn't care. Alright, let's drive north. In Russia. Southern Russia. Basically, we're directly east of Crimea, Ukraine, kind of that disputed region between Ukraine and Russia, with Crimea. But we're just a lowly truck driver. We're not going to get into international politics or anything like that. Just got to deliver this gasoline. Wow, there's quite a traffic jam to get into this gas station. Haven't experienced that before. Experienced it in China all the time, but not here in Euro Truck Simulator. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Are you pulling? Okay, he's got his blinker on, but he's not going. This traffic mod is actually pretty cool for that thing right there. You see that right there? I mean, he's got his right blinker on. Please don't pull out on me. You just never know what's going to happen. It's very unpredictable. I think that guy still has his right blinker on up there. And it really takes a relaxing game like Euro Truck Simulator and gives you that real road rage element to it. Alright, I think this must be a toll booth. Doesn't have the same logo on the map as in the rest of the simulator. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset. Look at that. That looks nice. Wow. That's nice. I'm trying to think. This actually might be... Look at that flag. I wonder what flag that is. If that's not... it might just be one of the provincial flags. Unless this is one of the... I know there is that one republic. I'm trying to think what it's called. Gets a little weird over here with all the different ex-Soviet republics or parts of the Soviet Union. We're definitely dealing with a little slowdown here, traffic slowdown. I don't know if this is just a customs checkpoint or a toll area, but we all do have to stop. Yeah, it looks like it's just a checkpoint. You can't do that. You can't cross that solid white line like that. Come on, dude. This is so beautiful out here. This is really cool. It's just... I don't know. I mean, there's some areas where you're driving through these kind of parts of the maps, especially the modded parts, and it really gives you envy. I just wish they would do this with America. I mean, because some of this area, it just feels like you're in America. The vast expanse of land and not, you know, just flat land, flat expanse of land, right? As opposed to what you see in American Truck Simulator, which is a lot of the, you know, the desert mountains. So currently I've been alternating between episodes of American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, but who knows, there might just go a stretch of just play Euro Truck Simulator, just because there's so much map to discover that I haven't seen. Just the base vanilla map, the ProMods map, and now I'm adding even more maps. And American Truck Simulator, we've kind of mined that map pretty much. I mean, there's a few areas here and there that I haven't been to on the current profile, but I've been to before. Way up in Northern California, Winnemucca, kind of stuff like that in Nevada. I've been to all those places before. Haven't been there, I don't think, on the new profile, and that might not haven't been there since the new scaling. Might have been that long. But definitely here on Euro Truck Simulator, there's so much to discover just in the Russia map now that I have in here. I think this is, we're in the southern region map, which is actually a different set of maps, but it is still Russia. And it is beautifully done. This is awesome. Awesome work by the guys that did this map. And it's cool that it's cool that you can get quality, the same level quality. I put this on the same level as ProMods. I mean, it's great. I mean, the different, you know, I haven't seen anything just a cookie cutter, just lifted from ProMods or lifted from anything else. It's like everything's, you know, new textures, new assets. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Check it out. All this will be in the description below. I will have the loading order, the order I have it loaded in, and it seems to be working. Haven't had any issues so far. Haven't fallen through the map. I'm sure at some point I'll be driving along and I will fall through the map, or there will be a hole or something somewhere. But for the most part, I haven't had any issues. Do note that, you know, ProMods, obviously the first time you put ProMods in, it takes a little while to load up. The first time you put this in, it will take a little time to load in. I was debating stopping there, and I probably should have, but we'll go a little bit longer. Hopefully there'll be another stop along the way. And if there isn't, we will be pushing that clock to get to Rostov. I like that. Look at that. On the Russia... Well, I'm wondering about that, because those roads are actually right there. So why do they have those do not enter signs? Like, because those don't look like those are part of the, like, a sign. Those just look like they're kind of like those barriers. Like right here. Look at that. Oh, cool. So the Russia map has its own barriers. Its own little barrier system, so you don't go off. That's kind of weird, because that road is there. So on the map it shows the road. So they definitely need to put those banners there, because the map is showing the road, but you can't actually drive on it. Interesting. Very interesting. Because I do have the hidden barriers on, and they do recommend, most of these maps, ProMods included, recommend that you don't have one of those on, because you will, unless you're paying close attention to the map, run into an area where the map doesn't actually continue. But that was kind of weird, because here in Russia they have their own little, you know, do not enter. I even like them a little bit more, because they kind of, not just these big X's, but actually look like do not enter signs. And at first I thought it was like, oh, that's just part of the, like, just signs on the map. I love these lights. Street lights are so cool. Look, just really cool. Everything's just really cool on this map. I can't sing its praises enough. I haven't run into anything that's just really disappointing, except for that one interchange. And again, probably based exactly on real life. Let's move over. Alright, fingers crossed that we are not going to... Wow. It's weird. The ETA is going the ETA is going slower than our rest. I mean, we actually earlier had time, and maybe we got destroyed at that toll stop, that little checkpoint. So let's see if there's anything between here and Rostov. Doesn't look like it. Well, there will be something in Rostov. We won't be able to get all the way to our destination, but it looks like we'll be able to get to Rostov and stop there, and then next time, if I do a follow-up episode to complete this job, which I might do just a series of episodes working through Russia here. Should be able to finish the job up tomorrow. Let's see, what do we got going here? Yeah, we only have 27 minutes left, 43 minutes to go. We're really close, but we're just gonna be short on time. Whoa! That was so weird. It's like we went up to 90 and everyone else just started going slow, and then again the speed limit just abruptly changes to 70. Much the same way it does in China. Yeah, I know. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I think those work because they string it along the grass too, those do not enter signs, so it looks like it's just a sign set or something. It looks like we'll be able to actually park right here in Axay. So we're not going to get to Rostov this time. Rostov. But we will be able to stop right here, it looks like, at this gas station and everything. That's not good though, because our job, we only have 5 hours remaining on the job. How did that happen? Wow, that is not good. We got that was a really rotten job to take, actually. So we're gonna be late for the job, unfortunately. And actually, I can't go in there. That's not a gas station that actually is functional. Alright, well, it becomes a debate now. Do I continue to drive? Hopefully I don't fall asleep. And maybe get a ticket, because I know I have gotten tickets for this driving over the time before here in Euro Truck Simulator. I think I'm just going to go for it. I mean, it's 19 minutes. We'll see. I'm coming over, dude. Sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't doze off here too bad. But if we don't deliver this, we're going to have a big penalty. Not the end of the world on this profile, considering we are doing the vanilla economy. Is that Amway or something? I think that's Amway. It looks like the same kind of logo. Or Aushan? I don't know. One of those. Looks familiar a little bit, except all in Russian. I think the fine for not delivering on time will be bigger than the fine for going over the rest period. As long as we don't fall asleep and completely crash, which will be deadly and bad. Don't want to do that. Please don't drive over your limit if you're a real truck driver. Plan your jobs better. Definitely kind of got screwed on this job. Took this job and didn't have enough time. I think if we had taken this job right away in the morning, it would have been fine, but this job was not the kind of job we should have taken. Didn't really check that out when I was taking the job. Oh, nice little rotating billboard there. They like these little U-turn situations. And I like them too. They're much better than what they do in China, which is just let people do U-turns at the stoplights, which causes, or just anywhere. They'll just do U-turns anywhere. And here you got the U-turns kind of designed, placed in here. Look at that. Big gas station. That's where we're taking it. Big gas station. Lots of pumps available. That's the cool thing with the mods is that the guys that put the mods, they say, hey, all the pumps are useful, are usable. All right, we're going to back this in right to that little container thing where I guess the gas goes. Let's shift into a... Oh! Sometimes you can go from fourth. Other times you can't. Okay, let's not go out into the road. Oh my god. I know. That was stupid on my part. Alright, there we go. Get those legs down. That one took longer than I thought it was going to take. 7 hours, 31 minutes. Went over the limit, but we made $15,900, almost $16,000, and we're into level 21 master. Let's see what we can add in here. We got all the ADR. Let's throw another high value cargo on there. That'll get us 25% higher reward. Alright, until next time, I'm Martin Wenzel. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are in Russia, in the southern region map. Take care. Happy trucking.